3 seconds left in the fourth in what has developed into a most intriguing affair. Great combination by Johnson. Johnson continues to walk Dawson back. Lands with a right hand through the defense. Good left hand, stiff left hand by Dawson. Johnson almost got tripped up at the bell.
Excellent. Remember I told you that we can box him all day? You just saw what you did. Box him all day. Don't look for the knockout. It'll come. Box him all day. Keep him spinning. All right? Keep going around like you're doing. That's all you got to do.
Hands up, baby. You're doing it. Let's stop him from circling us. Step to your left and shoot the body. That's all you gotta do. Pick up that left foot if you have to step on him. Pick up the left foot and shoot to the body. That's all we gotta do. But you gotta go back and work on the body. All right, so you gotta get him to drop his hands. He's hurt, so he's keeping his hands up. You hear me, Glenn? Cut the gap, baby. Pick it up a little bit more. He's ready to go. Come on.
All right, let's go.
Come on, let's go, Mark. Glenn, pick it up. I'll hustle him, Glenn.
Cuban-born, Miami-based trainer Orlando Cuellar.
You know, both corners did a great job there. They accentuated what their man needed to do. In Dawson's case, they want that movement and the jab and the boxing. And for Johnson, they wanted him to step to the left so that he would stop the movement and work that body. So both corners accentuating two important things.
And Johnson is beginning to pick off more shots with his gloves. Johnson's defense is better than Dawson's. There has been almost no let-up in the action. Oh, booming right hand off the combination by Dawson.
Chad Dawson in the first 4+ rounds has thrown some hellacious combinations, many of them landing, and to Johnson's credit, he has shaken them off.
We have seen some thundering shots.
Nice little right hand on the inside by Johnson.
Press row scoring, unofficial. How do you like that? It's that close.
Yeah, and those are all fair scores. I have it even. You could have it for Dawson 3-1. That's certainly conceivable.
Eddie Daniels, the Tampa Tribune. Martin Rogers, Yahoo Sports. Patrick Sheehan, the Sun.
Big right by Johnson. He got that punch in again.
It's been a winner.
The volume of punches are better for Dawson, but some of these big shots for Johnson are making a difference. Wow, are they banging to the body?
They are just hammering away. And these punches with hurtful intent.
Glenn Johnson has already been involved in some classic light heavyweight matches. He's in another one tonight.
Well, if Dawson came into this fight, Al, respecting Glenn Johnson, he really respects him now.
Boy, does he ever. And Dawson's hands are so low. See, there's no let-up. Glenn Johnson pressures you every second of every round. It's tough to get past that. And good body work by Johnson. This is a close round, but Johnson's really doing a good job here now.
Well, we said before the fight, this will probably be the night where Chad Dawson gets his biggest and hardest test, and it is coming to fruition. Hammering shots to the head by Chad Dawson. Those are chopping rights. He's got a great chopping right, and as Al pointed out, Dawson's been down twice recently off right hands.
Yeah, those rights by Johnson, very, very effective.
And he just keeps coming and coming. No let up by Johnson. Oh, big left hook to the jaw by Glenn Johnson. He is throwing everything. A right hand off the top of Dawson's head by Johnson.
Dawson switching to righty momentarily, and I don't know why. Wow, that was a big round for Johnson.
Perhaps desperation.
This is what I'm saying. He's trying to steal the rounds at the end. All right? You can't.
Glenn Johnson just keeps the pressure up for the entire round. Now, even though he's kind of following Dawson, he's pressuring him. And he gets him in against those ropes. Now, he should be cutting off the ring a little more, Johnson, but see, even with following him around, he's still getting in close enough to land some punches. And it's just that constant pressure. Later in the round, Glenn Johnson would land a big right hand, freight train right hand, and then get on the inside and follow with those hooks. But he is landing some very, very big punches, this Glenn Johnson.
A worried look on the face of Chad Dawson.
Let's go.
He is being stalked around the ring by 39-year-old Glenn Johnson.
You know, Dawson said before the fight, it's going to be target practice because I'm going to be able to hit Glenn Johnson. Well, he has been able to hit Glenn Johnson, but he hasn't been able to discourage him from coming in, and that's the story of most of Johnson's fights.
Glenn Johnson saying phooey on Chad Dawson being the future of the light heavyweight division. He says, I am up to now. We'll see what happens from this moment on.
It's been a very well-fought match by both men. That's the part that I think is the headline here. Both men doing a great job. Look at Johnson working the inside. You don't want to be on the inside if you're Dawson like that. Don't give him the opportunity to crank up those hooks and throw those short little right hands.
Don't leave it out. You got to punch. You
Round
can't just leave
6
it out
scheduled
there.
for 12 for the WBC light heavyweight title. 25-year-old Chad Dawson, undefeated, 25-0, 17 knockouts in the camouflage, 39-year young Glenn Johnson, 47, 11-2.
Well put, 39 years young. Dawson using the jab, but more as a rangefinder. They need that punch to be more definitive from him. This is really a close round, one of the closest rounds, I think.
And Johnson just keeps pressing forward, going to the body, pushing Dawson back, straight back. And Johnson's smart. He's keeping it in the center of the ring. He's not allowing Dawson to get him on the ropes where he's very dangerous. Good straight left, but that was blocked. That was blocked by Johnson. And then Johnson answers with a fiery right. Hard body shots by Dawson. Trying to wear Johnson out.
The Dawson jab, along with this movement, has created some problems for Johnson. And the question in this round, will the judges like a couple of the big shots Johnson has landed or the activity of Dawson?
Dawson going to more movement now, hearing some boos, but it's not a bad strategy. You hear the boos because he's trying to now go to a strategy of tiring Johnson out.
Well, this is the way Chad Dawson right now has to go at this fight.
The longer this goes, the better it is for the younger legs of Dawson. And then Dawson comes back and shoots a straight left hand to the head.
A good tactical round for Dawson. Better than the last one, that's for sure.
And Johnson going to the midsection. You know that's got to be bothering Dawson. Trying to set it up for the later round, trying to soften Dawson up. That's his MO.
Two things bother Glenn Johnson, hand speed and foot speed, and Dawson's showing both in this round.
And that's what Eddie Mustafa Muhammad asked of him. You got to box this guy. You can't fight his fight.
Stop. All right, let's go. Time.
6 in the books.
That's how you box. That's how you box it. Now your second win is kicking in. All right? Your second win is kicking in now. You box him the same way. This ain't nothing. Great round. Keep the good jab going. All right? We can do this all day. Your second win is kicking in now. Keep that double, triple jab and stepping around like you're doing. You're doing real good. Chin down. All right? Good work, but the jab I need going 100 miles an hour, chin down.
We need to put a hurting on this guy. All right, we're letting the rounds get close. I don't know how these guys are seeing it, but you need to put a little something behind it, kid. All right, I'm telling you, please. All right, make it intense. Get vicious on this guy. Come on, let's go.
I love these two trainers, Al.
They know the strength of their men, and Eddie Mustafa Muhammad,
Get in that towel, blue corner.
you can tell
Let's
he
go.
kind of feels like there's a chance that Dawson could slow down and be a little tired. He wants it in his mind. You are not tired, and you are fighting exactly the same way. And the way that was a productive pep talk from Eddie Mustafa Muhammad and from Orlando Cuellar as well.
Johnson again, ripping to the body with the left. round 7. Scheduled for 12. WBC light heavyweight title, halfway there.
You know, Glenn Johnson's had 3 different careers, really. He was 32-0, then he lost to Bernard Hopkins, then he went 7-8-2 after that. Then he went 7-2 since then, along with those championships wins. So it's a play in 3 acts.
Interesting press row scoring. 2 of them have Dawson up by 2. 1 has it even.
I have it even at 57. Nice right hook by Dawson.
Huge right hook by Chad Dawson. But Johnson just keeps coming ahead.
You know, Glenn Johnson's not cutting off the ring. He's following him around the ring, and that's to his detriment. He needs to be cutting the ring off and then getting something done on the inside against Dawson. Give Chad Dawson a lot of credit, and Eddie Mustafa Muhammad as well. They have changed strategies more to what we thought would work in the beginning.